Hello, this is Kurt Brown, also known as Saint Rambone and also known as Asu Ramdella Sandel. I have the website titled Mobile Audit Club. I want to talk about racism. I am in Alabama and I see it everywhere, here and there, specks, on both sides of the fence. Uh, One thing I think is what we have a lot of today is misdirected animosity. I saw that on a movie one time called Barfly. A lot of people have a lot of hatred, and they hate it. This guy, that guy, that guy. They don't know what they hate. They hate everything because they're mad. Misdirected animosity. It's everywhere in the world. You see, even in my $911 million picture, I got a mane, a green mane. I don't have any hair, so I have to have a mane. I always believed that all races should unite, especially the lower caste. If you have unity, you have your rights. Right now, we don't have any rights. Many of us can't even vote. Many of us can't enter buildings, government buildings. I personally can only not enter one government building in the United States. That's my native city of Mobile, Alabama. The government doesn't even want me to have my rights under freedom of the press, even though I paid a large amount of money to go to one of their local colleges to get my first degree, which was a bachelor's degree in journalism. I was booted out. I'm treated like nothing. I believe that we should have humane human junction points. Speaking of Alabama, there's an area that borders two areas where I've actually lived in my life. One was Pritchard, long ago, which is now almost it's more of a darker neighborhood, more African based, and it's probably starting to change. I imagine we probably have some barrios, some Hispanic barrios and things like that down there now. I'm not really certain, but you go out to Pritchard, you go out Highway 45, out Lot Road. That's Mobile County. That's a real poor, more of a wider area, but they're extremely poor. What it is, that a lot of those people don't have the educations they need to survive today. I was in San Jose, California, and that place was really nice. There was always going to be some, friction, but just simply the traffic and the stress of the place. But I really liked it there. The people didn't really seem to be on edge and wanting to fight you. I didn't notice hardly any real racism. It's more, you got to remember, there's always going to be people who are wanting to fight. That's just part of it. A lot of it's just they're angry. A lot of it don't. They're trying to use their brawn instead of the brain. It's always brains over brawn. Always the ones with the brains always win. Because the way I see it, the Creator up above, if the Creator didn't want everyone here to be here, we wouldn't be here. The human race is so inbred, it's bad anyway. I believe the Creator wants us to have a humane conscience and to protect our young. That's why we exist. Otherwise, we'd all probably be dead. One thing you'll notice, a lot of men and women are jealous of each other. And that's within a race or outside of a race. You're going to see that all the time. Then you see rich versus poor. A lot of poor people really struggle in this country. That's something I'm even sensitive about. I think education and welfare, or education and housing and medical care should be subsidized a little bit more. George Bush is spending billions of dollars, or that thing called George Bush and his group are spending $1 billion for war over in Iraq. That's insane. Insane. Why fight? There's no need. The oil's going to be there. I'd just soon buy it from Saddam Hussein as George Bush. It makes no difference to me. The fighting is not necessary. Somebody told me I was holding up progress in the line one time because I wanted to enter my Mobile, Alabama government. They said I was holding up progress. They wouldn't let me in. They're having backwards progress here. Not good. There's always groups always in struggle with each other, and outsiders tend to encourage segregation. And segregation leads to degradation. Don't forget that one. If you have humane people with humane conscience and intelligence leading from various groups and getting together and creating unity, you will have a stronger society, and you will be able to stamp down ignorance and those people that come outside to try to use you. I believe remove the barriers to equal rights. We should all be able to vote. We should all be able to enter government meetings. I say vote for Kurt Brown, Saint Rambone for Mayor of Mobile, Alabama, or for President of the United States. What do you think? Anyway, we should all have humane rights. The government is now forcibly injecting us. They killed a regional director at the FDIC. I don't know what race he was. He was obviously, in my opinion, an honest regional director, and so I went after him. This is Kurt Brown, Saint Rambone, saying have a good day.